killed then.
Yeah, no. Sorry, but stubbornness is my biggest pitfall.
Oh no!
That's not good.
Honestly, of all the spells you could use, you picked that one!
One more for giggles.
Once was undignified enough!
Okay. I think I can take it. So I gotta be real. Okay, prepare yourself. Okay, actually, you know what? Just click off now. Just go ahead, click off. Go ahead and enjoy your week. Happy Halloween. Okay. Here's the thing about the I'm in Love with the Villains episode 5 is I think, man, I gotta get ready for the incoming comments. And it's okay. I'll take it. I'll take all the heat. You know what I mean? I'll light the fire. I'll take the heat. I think episode 5 kind of sucked. And hear me out, okay? Hear me out, okay? I don't think it was a bad episode. I think you could sit here and be like, it was awesome. Big old fights and battles. Really cool stuff going on. I think you can feel that way. And if you do, more power. You know what I mean? I kind of just sat here and was like, okay. Like, it was a perfectly... how can I describe this episode? And I want to make sure that... I convey it in a way that says, like, hey... Again, in no way, shape, or form was this bad, but it did kind of suck. For me, at least. This was an episode to where, like, let's say you just got yourself an Uber or a DoorDash, or you picked up some food somewhere, or you cooked and you're about to sit down, however you get your food means, okay? You grab your Lunchable, you sit down, you're like, I just need to put something on so I can dig into the scrumptious-dumptiousness, you know what I mean? Like, I need to just dig into this food. I'm just going to put something that I want to watch, but I don't really care about on the background. And you put episode 5 of I'm in Love with the Villainess on, and this is exactly what it is. It's like an episode that you could probably go, take a piss, come back, you know what I mean? You could be looking down the whole time. And thankfully you're able to do that because it's, thankfully we have parity with the sub and the dub. So if you're watching the dub, it makes it even that much easier to do this. But you could be looking down the whole time, come up, walk away for a couple minutes, come back, and you didn't really miss anything, you know what I mean? On the offhand, that let's say you went from episode 4 to episode 6, you probably still wouldn't really miss anything. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's how I really feel about episode 5. If you loved it, awesome. If you thought the battles are so cool and so dope and Sakuga, cool. I just really felt like this was just an episode to show us their entry exams for, the guards that they're going to join. And it showed us some battles between some of the characters that they haven't really spent enough time establishing. Because all we really had so far is Claire and Ray and the skirt chasing that's going on there. And then you have the princes who, they're around, but they haven't really contextualized all these side characters outside of, like, the girl that she roped in to raise her slime. But even her, we only know so much. At least when I say we, I mean me and maybe some of my other anime only friends who we haven't read any of the source material like maybe you guys have, to where, like, all these characters mean something to you. For me, it's like getting to see them battle. It reminds me of, like, it kind of reminds me of needing to care. If you guys remember in My Hero Academia, the season, I think it was season 5, that really sucked. And they put all the focus on Class 2B. But we didn't spend any time with Class 2B. Basically, like, the class that isn't our main heroes. We didn't spend any time, but then they said, care about them. You need to care about them. And then they spent the whole season on this class saying, care about them. It's like, well, I don't give a shit about these people. I just want to see my main class, yo. And that's how I feel here. It's like the show saying, care about them. But it's like, I just want to see Ray and Claire. And maybe the slime. You know what I mean? Like, I don't truly care. So I think that's where I'm getting stuck at here is like, we haven't spent enough time, you know, only 5 episodes in. We haven't spent enough time with these other characters. And I think it does it a disjustice to say, hey, care about them. And it's like, well, you know, make them appear more. Like the one who's appeared the most is the white hair prince who was holding the slime at the end. But even him, like, we only know so much. You know, we know he's the ire of Claire's affection, really. Like, so, I don't know. Anyway, this is how I'm feeling, you know. Like, I felt, again, good episode, fine episode, serviceable episode. I didn't laugh once. I didn't find anything funny this episode. And there wasn't anything serious either, so it wasn't funny or serious. It was just like battle girls, you know, battle people. Like, I don't know. It was a fine episode. So, anyways, those are my thoughts. Light me up in the comments. It's all good. So, I'll see you guys down there. And interested to see what you all have to say about the episode. And I'll see you guys next week for hopefully a much better episode. And, you know, the other thing else, you know, like, here's the other thing too, y'all. It's 12 episodes. So, next week, we're going to be halfway through. Episode 1, 2, and 3, I thought, you know, really crushed it, you know? Or no, episode 1 and 2. Yeah, episode 1 and 2 really crushed it. 3 sucked. 4 was fine. 5 was fine. And we only have 6 more left, or 7 more left after next week. So, anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Peace out, my friends. Happy Halloween.